Okay, so I am headed to Boulder right now. I'm on I-15. I just left Salt Lake. I'm at Point of the Mountain. It's 7:05. I left my house at 6:45. Should take me about 4.5 hours to get to Boulder. This time I'm going to do the Upper Muley Trail. It starts at the top of the switchbacks of the Burr Trail. And then Sunday I'm going to go to the top of Upper Calf Creek Falls and do some swimming. Then head home. So I'm totally solo this time, so hopefully everything goes well and I have a good time. Alright, I am 274 miles from Salt Lake City. Just pulled into the dirt road and I'm looking for a camping spot. Let's see what we find. Hopefully we will find a decent camping site, but this one looks taken. I think I see a car up there, and I do. You definitely can't see it. Alright, well, anyway, we're 274 miles off to the campsite from Salt Lake City, so for future reference, 274 miles. Okay, so it's 12:45. Found a campsite. And took a little longer than I thought, but gonna cook some dinner here as soon as the fire burns down a little bit and head to bed. It's a pretty sweet little campsite. I'll give you a little tour in the morning. But yeah, a little bit of a drive. Did some thinking. So here we are. Here we are. Pretty good little fire going. I got the tent over there. Got my mess kitchen set up over here. Subi's right there. And like I said, I'll give you a better tour in the morning. So, okay, so it's 10:04 in the morning. I just turned down the Burr Trail out of Boulder, and we'll see how far it is to the switchbacks. I can't remember how far it is to the switchbacks. I drove this road all the way through once with my family when I was much younger, but yeah, trailhead, or my turnoff is right before the switchbacks, so onward. This is a pretty cool road. Probably a little further to the switchbacks than I remember, because it's 10:17 and we haven't even hit dirt yet, so I'm getting definitely a later start than I wanted to. I slept in a little bit. I set an alarm this morning, which I normally don't do. But I set it for 6 and definitely didn't wake up, so hopefully it's a 15-mile hike, so hopefully I won't be hiking out in the dark. But I did bring a headlamp, but worst case scenario, I guess I just sleep in there. I think I'll be alright. Listening to some Dolly Parton. Okay. Okay, so it's 10:18. I'm 18 minutes into the bird trail. Still haven't hit dirt. I didn't expect to yet. I think it's after this canyon, but this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Pretty cool drive. If you ever get a chance to come down the bird trail, I recommend it. Later on, after the switchbacks, it gets real desert. You can get to see lots of good views off in the distance of Lake Powell. But yeah, this is a pretty cool road. Okay, so I found the road. It is, oh, there's a Jeep behind me, great. 10:52, so definitely a late start. Here we go. I love this Subaru, man. This is cool. Okay, so I made it. That road was not as bad as the Egypt road, but it was definitely pushing Subaru outback limits, but made it just fine. Yeah, so I'm ready to start hiking. It's 11 o'clock. Hopefully I won't be hiking out of here in the dark. We'll see how it goes. All right. So I've been hiking in the wash for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. And it's pretty easy going so far, but it's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning here. There was a small little fork about 10 minutes ago down the wash, and stayed on the bigger one. And it looks like I'm on the right path because there's footprints and shit, so lots of little holes in the wall. Can't remember what they call those. And they're all over. Alright, I've come to another fork in the wash here. And this one looks kind of small. The write-up I read on it said nothing about these kinds of things, but I'm just going to stick with the main wash and hopefully that'll be where I need to go. Alright, so I am 1.7 miles in. There is Saddle Arch, and I'm at the spot where I get to decide which part of the loop I want to do first. So I've opted to do the rim route first, and as you can see, it's pretty well cairned here. The turnoff, they have you know, like a little trail built. If you want to do the narrow section, you just keep going straight up the wash. I think it's like 2.3 miles to the narrows, but I'm gonna do the rim route, which is this way. So 1.7 miles in, having a pretty good time, enjoying the scenery. It's gorgeous here. There was another arch, I didn't catch the name of it, down a little ways, but that's Saddle Arch. So pretty cool. Well, here's a pretty good view of how I came up. Right through there. And right there is another arch I was telling you guys about. There's a pretty steep climb coming up. Well cairned though. It was fun. And down over this way is the route up to the narrows, and that's how I will come out. Okay, so I'm up on top. It's a little windier up here. Lots of junipers, but it is well cairned. So relatively easy to follow if you're paying attention. It's gorgeous up here. The prickly pear is getting ready to bloom, and I saw a couple other cactus that were blooming already. Big round ones with a purple flower on it. So definitely want to watch out for the prickly pear because it is everywhere up here. Man, it just feels like there is nobody else around. It's so cool how each place I go is so much the same but so different. Okay, so I just got my first view of the water pocket fold, and it is fucking amazing. That river right down there is going. Looks like there's some white water right there. But I mean, wow. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, I'm sure the video doesn't quite capture the enormity of this situation. This is really cool.